Hello Universe, Josh here. So I'm making a video about what books I'm reading because Naomi posted a video asking for video responses, and it's a funny question because there are a lot of books that I've started and intend to finish, and they have bookmarks halfway through them, so I sort of consider myself still reading them, but I don't think that really counts. I think, well, the criteria I went by today is the books that I have on my nightstand beside my bed. I guess because I often read before I go to sleep. And the ones that I have in that area, I guess, are my most current reading material. So what I have is Game of Thrones. Still working on this one. Where am I? I'm that far through. So I'm not that far through, but I've absorbed a lot of interesting stuff, and I already know that many of the characters will die. I haven't got to the part where Ned dies, but I know it's coming because I know I've been spoiled, but I don't mind that too much. I really enjoy this book, Game of Thrones. Like, I have been reading at a fairly slow pace, like a little bit at a time, but it's very enjoyable for me. It gives me great pleasure to read this book, so that's why I'll recommend Game of Thrones. I know that's not a great recommendation because a lot of you already know. If you're watching this, you probably already know that Game of Thrones is awesome, and you've probably already seen the TV show, and, well, maybe you haven't. So anyways, there's a recommendation. I do recommend the book. I can't really speak for the TV show because I've only seen like 2 episodes, but the book is great. The other book that I'm reading right now, this is Richard Dawkins. I think it's his latest release, but he might have written another one more recently, because this is, just looking for the year on this. '09 is what the copyright is. Yes, '09, I believe. So I really like Richard Dawkins again. I came to Richard Dawkins through, well, he's big, so it doesn't matter how I came to him. But when I first heard about Richard Dawkins, or like kind of the name was floating around, that was back when I was a creationist and still believed in creation and not evolution. And so what I basically did was avoided Richard Dawkins for that reason, because he was a strong atheist and anti-religious and all that. But then I got into Richard Dawkins more recently because I did become an atheist, and so I wanted to read about it. But then when I actually got into it, you know, there's definitely atheism in his writing, but I discovered that it's not really, that's not what makes him a great thinker and a great communicator. And the fact is, he just writes really well, and he has excellent scientific ideas. I'm not saying his ideas are necessarily original, but he's able to really convey them super well. And he writes really good stories about how things came to be, and why the world works the way it does, and you know, using evolutionary theory and using ideas of genes and other stuff from science. So that's what really, like, that's what I think makes Dawkins great. And it's there is obviously the anti-religion stuff, but I mean, if you were just to read Dawkins for one reason, I'd say it's just because he's a great scientific mind, and poetic and all those other things. He's excellent, right? So that's basically the 2 books that I have on the go at the moment. I mean, there's always books that I've kind of stopped reading and kind of mean to come back to, but these are the ones that are most current for me. And of course, you know, the fact is I have a lot of books and I've read a lot of books. I'm not trying to brag. How should I say this? There are many people in the world, probably most people have read more books than me, but I feel like I read a lot of books. Anyways, so, you know, that's just a slice of life, just what I happen to be reading right now. And it will change, and there will be more interesting books. There will be many more in the very near future. And, you know, tomorrow I might decide to pick up something else, and the day after that I might decide to pick up something else. So that's just this very day, whatever day today is. I think it's March the 10th. Yeah, March the 10th. So that's my response, and looking forward to seeing what other people post on Naomi's video. Okay, bye-bye for now.